Hey, it's your boy Vince from ShotzFyred.com. I'm here with Eddie Tigs. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. Excited to be here.
Eddie, you fight at super middleweight, is that correct?
Yes, sir, I did. I'm fighting at 160 now.
You're fighting at 160?
Yeah, 160, 165-ish area.
Okay, Eddie, you're fighting out of San Antonio, correct?
Yes, sir.
And is that Morones Boxing?
Morones Boxing, yeah.
And who is your trainer?
Rick Morones.
Rick Morones?
Yeah.
How long have you been with Rick?
Since I turned pro, man. The day I turned pro, never gonna leave his side. Good man.
Very good. And they call you Prince?
Prince. They did kind of might wean off of that a little bit. You know, we're kind of doing the Prince because of Prince Edward. You kind of get the flow a little bit. So
I feel you, man.
Yeah, Prince Edward Tigs was his name, but may go away. May.
That's cool. Now, Eddie, your last fight was earlier in the year. You had a draw in UT Arlington.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that fight? I mean, did you take anything from it?
I did. It was, the whole training camp getting up to that fight, I tried being too aggressive. I tried stepping out of my element a little bit, and I kind of did it in such a short amount of time. You know, I took a long break off from the sport, and then I hopped back in there, and then after hopping back in, you know, I tried changing up a little bit. The flashiness, I didn't think that was gonna win me fights, so I thought I had to go for KOs. So I went and I trained really hard. I dropped a whole lot of weight, and there was a lot of negatives that played into it, but ultimately it was a great learning experience for me. I can be aggressive. There is such thing as controlled aggression once you learn how to do it, and you can't just spill all your beans too early, you know, when you fight in that style. So I took a lot from the fight. It happened the way it did. I don't mind the draw at all. He was a good opponent, good guy, and it's kind of moving on from there.
So, exactly. Moving on, we fight. Next fight here is in San Antonio.
Oh yeah, man.
October 6th.
Yes,
we're about a week away. How's
yes.
training camp going?
Training camp is going amazing. Lightest I've ever been in my life. I'm walking around at probably about that area of the fight weight at 165 now. I got down the weight probably about 3 weeks ago. Got down the weight about 3 weeks ago, and now it's just matter of just grinding it out, fine-tuning that body, getting it back in the fight shape.
Now, Eddie, dropping weight like that, do you feel your power? Have you lost some power? Or are you still?
Not at all. This is more of my natural weight. Beforehand, I was a football player that kind of transferred over to the boxing world, so I was used to stacking a lot of weight all the time. So this now I feel like is more of my natural body size, you know, being at 165, walking around at 170, 172 in that area, and cutting the weight and getting down. But now I've been working out pretty hard, and I've been maintaining the 165 area, so I really want to hang around there.
Now, Eddie, talking about this fight, your opponent, Enrique Neira,
Yes,
3-0.
Yeah.
Have you seen any footage on him? Have you seen any of the fights?
Actually, I haven't seen anything on him. And word of mouth in San Antonio, the boxing community is the strongest can possibly be. So I hear a lot about him, and I haven't heard anything bad about the kid. I hear he's a good guy. I hear he's always in shape. He works really hard, and I've seen the boxing pictures and everything, and he has a little bit of that the Mexican extra skin on there. So I don't know if it's just gonna be if he's gonna come in the fight. I guess to say heavy or not, you know, or anything. But all I know is that he's in good shape all the time, and he has a big body, so hopefully wear it down a little bit, you know.
Very good. Yeah. Now, you haven't fought in San Antonio since 2012.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you fight in San Antonio with all your friends and family around?
Man, there's no greater feeling than that. And actually being able to feel like you kind of put on a good show for him for the first time ever is no better feeling than that ever. You know, so I'm excited. A lot of my friends, like roommates and such, have been waiting for me to fight somewhere close to home so they can come and see it. You know, I fight in Dallas, New York, LA, you know, no place close to home. So finally being close to home, I'm excited, you know, and I know they're excited as well.
Now, message to your opponent if he's watching this?
If he's watching this, man, be ready for a good fight. I mean, it's not going to be that same fight when I fought your manager, Emilio Ledesma. He was a great fighter. Wasn't really ready, but ready, trained hard, coming for you. It's going to be a great fight.
And a message to your fans?
To my fans, man, thank you guys for getting me back in the ring. And without you guys, it would not be possible. I promise you that. The motivation through Facebook, Instagram, when you get back in there, all that stuff built up and pent up. So when I got that call to fight in San Antonio, you guys are the reason why. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Eddie, for visiting us from ShotzFyred.com. We appreciate you. We'll be there October 6th, man.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you guys.
Thank you.